Hello there, the Bearded Burbler from down there, and this year we've got a few exciting things for you to go and see, one of which is sitting behind me there, the Waddamana hydroelectric power station. It's now a museum, but let's go and see what's inside. The Waddamana power station is a really intriguing place, designed actually by engineer John Butters. Now, if you see the front entrance, it looks very much like Parliament House. There is a reason. He designed them both. And inside the museum are some really fascinating things. Things that date back to the early years of power generation in Tasmania by hydroelectricity, like this generator. Now, these generators, there were originally two sets of these, were powered by turbines driven by the water and a 1,000-foot drop from the penstock above. And it's really fascinating when you go into the building to see all of these still in place. The building itself is quite an amazing construction, and all of the equipment in it is exactly how it was when the station was decommissioned. And it truly is something special to see because it is all complete and everything that's in there is all original. Within the so-called bus bar area are a number of displays which include equipment over the period of time this power station was in operation, from adding machines and equipment like that to the copper bus bars and power distribution equipment used. It's a truly fascinating insight into old technology used at the time as it gradually got more modernised and time went on, and it is certainly a very impressive display. Several of the very large generators have been cut away to show you the interior workings of them, and in the separate part of the museum at the far end you'll see some of the original steel piping and the wooden stave piping that was used to pipe water into the building. Then up on top you have a display of some of the equipment that was sold to Tasmanians for electricity purposes. So you could go into Hydro and buy a stove or a fridge or an iron, something that you could use that was powered by electricity, which was a novel thing in those days. Also there is the switch gallery with a lot of the old switches, the control room from which it was all controlled. Now, back in the day, all of this power that was generated here needed to be switched and travel to where it needed to go. Well, this is the equipment behind me. It was used to monitor and switch the equipment, and there's a big switch box out there that actually would allow you to switch on and off various things for maintenance and repair. Quite fascinating because it's all still here. So for anyone that likes old machinery and some incredible historical significance, this entire place is a treasure. It really is. And from above you can see the scope of the large building. This is the Waddamana A. There is also a Waddamana B and another power station again, so there were three of them. Certainly well worth a drive out there. There is a little bit of dirt road to travel on to get there, but it is well worth the trip for what you see at the end of this, and it is quite fascinating and very, very inspiring. Well, there you have it. A little bit more to see and do out there in what we like to call the 2-hour circle. We'll look forward to seeing you next time. Please like and subscribe to the channel.